How many jotos does it take to start a podcast?
3.
Alejandro,
Joaquin,
and Charlie.
amid a pandemic, 3 brown queer men from Los Angeles connected through laughs, tears, and joterias.
Yeah, but that was all last year. A lot has happened since season 1. Now we're coming at you bigger, better, y con más orgullo.
you are about to listen to some of our personal experiences as 3 brown jotos.
Jotángeles, agarren sus bebidas, sus chucherías y súbanle a volumen porque se va a armar.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Charlie, and welcome to the Three Brown Jotos Podcast.
¿Qué hubo, mi gente? This is Joaquin.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Alejandro, and today's episode is Y que gane la más perra. This is the one about sports, and for me personally, I'm super excited about this one.
Same.
Y'all know
Me too.
lies, and I would say yes, you are. But y'all know, y'all have called it out. You said it in the first season. I'm very competitive. I love anything competition related, whether it's sports, reality TV, any of it.
Life.
Life.
You're competitive about everything.
Everything.
Like,
Yeah, but like,
you said 2 words, I'm going to say 5.
Yeah.
But my
you
biggest
go on a
competition-
date, I'm like, nah, fuck you, I'm gonna beat you on this.
Yeah,
Like
it's not like,
everything.
oh, it's nice to meet you. No, it's fucking nice to meet you.
Is it
It's
nice to meet me? Is it?
Wait, okay, yeah.
Okay.
so yes, this is the one about sports. And so I wanted to talk about like your personal experiences in sports, whether in queer sports or attending sporting events. And I'm going to start with you, Charlie, because I know that you have played softball for quite a bit. So tell us a little about your experience in sports.
Well, my experiences with sports started when I was in kinder. So my dad signed me up for t-ball. Yes, I played t-ball. And I played baseball all the way up until 8th grade. And then once I got into high school, I did track, cross country, wrestling, and I did volleyball, but I didn't get chosen for volleyball. But I like sports. Sports has been in my life my whole life. And then as an adult, I played gay softball in a gay league. It's not gay softball. I played softball in a gay league. And I played for about 8 years. And so I really enjoy it. I really enjoyed it. I know it comes with a bad stigma. Like a lot of people talk shit about gay leagues. I really enjoyed it. I feel like you get what you put into it. And so I made really good friends out of it. I think a lot of the stigma comes from like that there's drama, that people sleep around, and it's like, and if they do what, you know. But I really enjoyed it. I played for 8 years. I played for many teams. I played for the Knights. I played for Bandits, Diablos. The last one was from the Honey Badgers.
Yeah.
I did recruit Alejandro to play softball.
You're a recruiter friend, a softball recruiter
I
too?
did.
Oh, I like that.
I recruited Alejandro. So, you know, Alejandro's a superstar in volleyball. So I figured maybe he can be good in softball. But yeah, so that's been my experience. I really do enjoy sports. I'm a huge Dodger fan. My wedding was Dodger themed.
Which was an incredible wedding. It was so much fun.
It was so much fun.
But I really do enjoy sports. I like going to
Whatever
the
I remember
games.
of it.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. But I do see. I feel like my favorite sports are baseball and basketball. So, what about you, Joaquin? I know you're a huge sports
Enthusiast.
Yes.
Honestly, one of my favorite things in life is sports and sports apparel. No, I'm kidding. I mean, sports is like interesting. I think, you know, like I really am not like a sports person. Like I like going to games, right? Like I'll go watch a soccer game. I like the ambiente, right? Of like hanging out and stuff. I like watching people that I love enjoy it. And like, to me, it's like, oh, like I love going to concerts and to shows. So like people must love going to like soccer games and baseball games. I actually just went to a Dodger game when Dodger games are always dope. But like my thing with sports, I don't know, I was kind of forced into sports by my dad because obviously, you know, every Mexican man wants his son to be like, you know, the next Chicharito, the next fucking Cuauhtémoc Blanco, like, you know, Jorge Campos. Well, he wanted me to be Jorge Campos because I was a goalie and I was like, I don't know about that, sis. But yeah, actually I have a really funny story. Like the first time that so I played soccer like twice in my life when I was a kid. Shout out to the Tijuana Juniors because that's a legendary team here in Southern California. And I think the other one was the Vikingos or some shit like that. And both times we were champions, just so both of you little rats know that I was in a champion ass team and I was goalie.
Were you the water boy? Oh, goalie.
No, goalie, which is the hardest position, obviously.
Did you like your outfit? Your uniform?
Yeah, actually, that was really cute. It combined really well. And my dad and my mom used to get mad because I would be worried about like everything being fine and not getting dirty during the game. That was my concern. Not que me metieran un pinche gol. But the first time I ever played, I was so mad because I didn't want to do it, and my dad forced me to do it, that I literally like stood there y que me dejé que me metieran todos los goles.
¿Que la metieran?
Which isn't too far from where you are now.
Oh my God, you're so out of control. But yeah, that too. No, but it was funny because I remember like clearly being so upset at my dad and making eye contact and be like, you better watch me let these goals get made because I'm so pissed I'm here right now. But other than that, no traumas, nothing around that. How about you, Frank? Because I know you're a competitive ass is ready to share.
For real, he's gonna shut us down right now.
Where's my sporting resume? He's ready for this.
Oh my God.
No, but listen. Okay, let me start from this aspect. I think for some of us queer kids, growing up in sports is hard to navigate.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
There is so much machismo. There is so much of this energy of like, tú tienes que hacer esto. Like you have to be the sporty boy in the family, right?
And then it turns into competition between the dads.
There's
like
that.
My kid.
There's that, and even like the things that happen on teams, right? Like if you are the only queer one who maybe isn't out, like you having to hide away from others, like it can't be act a certain way in the locker, like just all those things. And so I think although I did play volleyball in high school, like it wasn't the same level of like football or baseball, like those common sports. Volleyball is already seen as a very like effeminate sport. Yeah. Normally they're like, oh, you play volleyball, you're gay. Like that's automatically where like, people go. Yeah. But I'm like, okay, yes, I am gay, but not only gay people play the sport of volleyball.
Yeah.
So there's that aspect of it, right? And so I think as I grew up, like when I found queer leagues, sporting leagues that were specifically for queer individuals or queer identified individuals, I really was drawn to it. I started playing as soon as I left high school. I tried to find volleyball leagues that would kind of cater to what I wanted to look for. And I did find a wonderful volleyball league. Shout out to NAGVA and Voila, who were our queer leagues, who are national level. And I played volleyball for over 20 years. I've been able to travel to multiple sports, play on the national level. I was able to coach junior Olympic girls, like these girls who were looking to get scholarships to go into colleges or further their volleyball careers.
What does that mean, junior Olympic? Like it's like they're preparing them for the Olympics, or
so basically it's like club teams, like football club. Yeah, by age, it's first of all it's expensive. It's private.
Okay.
So parents are.
But it's associated to the Olympics. Like I guess that's what I'm trying to find out. Like
it's just called junior Olympics.
It's just called junior Olympics. So like they have levels of of play, right? So if you're junior Olympic girls, you're competitively playing. You're not just there for Mickey Mouse.
Like you're okay.
You're there to compete. You're there to win. Again, you're there to show off for other recruiters, other volleyball teams, because these
like essentially goes to hometown.
Yes, okay. Essentially these girls want to look.
It's kind of like a football club, no?
Exactly, or a soccer club. Well, football, soccer.
Yeah,
yes, exactly like that. And so I have been able to do that. And then, like you said recently, you brought me on to volleyball. And the only reason that happened was because of the pandemic.
Softball, you mean?
I'm sorry, softball.
Yeah.
Volleyball was taken away from me because of the pandemic. And so softball was an outdoor sport that I was like, I kind of feel comfortable doing this. And I asked Charlie about it. And at the very beginning, I asked you, I was like, let's go to a park. Let's throw a ball around, and if I suck, I don't even want to play. I don't want to embarrass you.
I could bet that experience of having to play with her.
Well, not all of us can be superstars, so we kind of needed to level the playing field. So that's why I brought Alejandro.
Yeah. So
board.
Wait, what does that mean?
No, I was just kidding. He's good.
I know, I was just being a bitch.
Yeah, so I really wanted to make sure that if I was going to be playing a sport, that I was going to be able to be good enough at it to compete.
But and you brought up a good point, and I think that's why I really do enjoy Glassa or Gay League, because there's a lot of players that are feminine and they can be athletic, and so unfortunately a lot of these femme guys, they get like a bad rep that they're not good or anything, or they don't hit as hard, or they don't feel as hard. And let me tell you, that shit is completely wrong. Some of the best players that I played with are feminine, and they can fucking hit the shit out of the ball, can feel the ball, and I think that's why I really do enjoy Glassa. You even see some guys playing in a fucking tutu and a fucking tiara, and like they're just being themselves, you know. And I really do enjoy that.
Yeah, but I will say, like, unfortunately, sometimes sports come with like a bad rap, like negative experiences. And I kind of wanted to ask you, you know, in your time playing softball, did you ever have bad experiences, and what those were?
You know, honestly, I didn't. I guess I'm lucky. In every team I was in, the camaraderie was good. The you know, we all played well. We all got along well. There was some drama here and there, but nothing to the extent of like I've heard some stories. But honestly, I had really positive experience playing in the gay league. I that's why I recommend it to everyone. If you want to get into sports, even if you don't play sports, there's different levels of like skills. And I recommend that to everyone because I made really good friends. I'm still friends with them. But honestly, I never had a bad experience. Have you?
I mean, I never played. I tried to play tennis in high school, and it was like cool. I liked it, but I'm just not that girl. Like I'm not like. I'd rather go find out what I'm gonna wear.
But that's a sport in itself.
Oh, yeah, honey.
Shopping.
Shopping is. We can talk about like all the hours that I spend in the middle of the night perfecting my craft.
But I feel like that's valid. Like sports are not for everyone.
Yeah. Oh no. Totally.
I would rather for you. You'd rather go watch than compete.
Yeah. Like my experience. No, I mean, I think I'm competitive in different ways, right? And I think once I get into it, like I'm into. Also, like a lot of the people around me, they're like you're not into shit, but like I'm just naturally like good at it, I guess, if you will, like without trying to sound on my mom. Like, no, not even, but like I'll play basketball with my friend and I'm not into that shit, and then I'll end up like beating them or something, and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, you know, the video games también, like I'll just like do that. But also, okay, so video games, right? Like that's kind of taking like a thing on it, like right? Like I think that's I'm not a video game person, gamers, but people make money off of that. Would y'all consider that like? Is that like a sport? Is that like a
well? Let me answer your question. There are now universities who have gaming teams as part of like their scholastic teams.
Oh, yeah.
So you can.
My nephew just told me about that.
Yeah, so you can go to a school.
And I'm all the gamers that listen to us.
And I'm assuming it's more so like the schools that really do technology, like the MIT. Like those are really advanced. But I'm sure. But still, I would consider it a sport. All right, so another aspect that I really enjoy about playing sports, especially in leagues, is the ability to travel. I know that volleyball is taking me to Boston, Minnesota, Dallas, Seattle soon. I have a softball tournament happening in Seattle in less than a month. And so that's one of the things that I personally really enjoyed about softball. I mean, about volleyball and softball, actually. But maybe you can tell us about some of the locations you've been to, Charlie, and what you've enjoyed out of those places.
Yeah, I think my favorite experience was going to the World Series in 2009, I want to say, and it was with the Knights, and so it was a softball World Series, and it was in Milwaukee, and it's just really cool because you see all these guys from different states, and you just connect with them on a different level for the passion of the sport, and that's been my. I really enjoy that. Like you say, you travel to different states for tournaments, and even local. Even if you go to like San Francisco or Palm Springs, San Diego, like you meet a whole bunch of different people, and I really enjoy that.
Wait. Well, can I be the friend that travels with y'all and just goes on the trips for this Madre? Or like,
you can be the water.
First, no. I'm not carrying anyone's shit. I'm not carrying anyone's water. Like that's not what this conversation is about. I just want to go for the fun times, you know, because y'all be. I went to your tournament.
Yes.
Was that the first time you played?
A year ago.
That was a year.
Was it? 4th of July.
Yeah.
No.
So a year ago, around this time,
that was my last game.
That was our last tournament together, and that was the first time you went to go see us play together out in Huntington Beach.
Yeah, that was so much fun. It was really cool. I do think that, you know, obviously, like I like to talk about my experience and stuff, but I do think that I love seeing what having a specific space, right, like having a queer league or a gay league does for like your passion around sports. So I think that's really cool, and I think that's really dope that people hear that there's those options out there. So I think that's really cool. Like, so I love that whole camaraderie thing and the community building, right? Y'all know I love community.
I just love being in a team.
I just hated being fucking a teenager. teenager and like a kid and having to play soccer, like wake up and go to practice. Like, no, I just wanted to like listen to Mariah Carey and cry.
No, but I think being in a team and working hard. One sport I forgot to mention that I was in, I did cheer my freshman year in college, and a lot of people do not consider cheer a sport. Let me tell you, that shit is not easy.
It's intense.
First of all,
it's
the way
intense.
that be having them. Wait, friend, did you throw you up in there?
No.
Like, okay.
I was not a flyer, but no, it's hard. Like
She was the bass.
I love the bass. I mostly did it for the dancing. I didn't really like the cheering part. It was mostly for the halftime.
Can you teach us a cheer?
I don't remember any of them. But it's not easy. A lot of people think it's easy. A lot of people don't consider it a sport. But actually, cheer has the most injuries in sports. And because it's intense.
Oh, yeah. Vuelan como que si... Like,
Fueron tortillas.
Están buscando la Rosa de Guadalupe and shit. Like,
Yeah, but it was cool. And there's a gay cheer.
do you still have the uniform?
Yes, bitch, but it doesn't fit.
I mean,
I kept it as normal.
I was very strategic with that question, okay? Like,
I still do
She
have it.
made pillowcases out of it.
I still have it. I have my Notre Dame cheer outfit, so I do.
no, I mean, first of all, I will tell you this. I do love watching sports. Like I said, like, first of all,
But
like,
you like watching it because of the men.
well, I mean, yeah, or hello,
Yeah.
like, I mean,
All those
Yeah.
butts.
them legs and butts, like the hello, who doesn't? But I mean, sure, there's people that don't do that for that. But
See the
I was trying to like when I was a kid, like I was like, bitch, like as soon as I got roller skates, I thought I was fucking Christy Yamaguchi, okay?
Me
Because
too.
I love like
Me
watching
too.
ice skating, gymnastics was my
I
shit.
love it.
You
Me
didn't watch
too.
it, like I like the Olympics, like I like seeing all that,
Yes,
but it
yes.
was mostly because I'm like, oh, that bitch is about to do a routine,
Right.
like so like, but bitch, I was like in this little like in the hood, like being like.
You're like this, fucking
Like, I mean, supposedly me doing triple axles and shit. Like, I was like, no, but I mean, yeah, it was cute, but that was it.
I mean, I think that the traveling is definitely an aspect that I love, and I really loved having you at that tournament. Even if it wasn't like you were like, ni sé lo que está pasando aquí.
I know you
pero
were
like,
watching, but it was still
Yeah,
fun.
it was
What do you
dope.
mean I was watching?
I think it was just dope to have someone in the stands,
I saw when you
knowing
kicked the
that you
ball.
were.
Okay, Joaquin's
Kick
like,
the ball.
nice touchdown.
You just heard it right now. I have someone who kicked that ball. But I think that's part of the aspect that I also really enjoy about it.
Yeah.
Is yes, you get to spend a season or a set of time with a set of people building up a team, right?
Yeah.
Wanting to win, wanting to excel. Whether you do or you don't, I feel like it's the mission of getting there. And this team that you introduced me to, these honey badgers right here, they are a shit talking team. And I appreciate that because it keeps you on your toes, but it's just, again,
It's
the
like a
experience.
family,
It's a
too.
family. It's
Yeah.
definitely.
I love my honey badgers.
All right,
Shout out to my
all
honey badgers.
So, Ana Guevara and Fernando Verganzuela, let me ask you this. If there's one sport that you haven't mastered, that you are like, oh, I'm not that good at, Alejandro, even though it's hard as that to admit, what sport would you like say, I want to like perfect that? I want to learn how to do that.
For me, I would love to be a gymnast. I just love watching the Olympics, but also too like, why do men have to wear the pants? Can we just wear the leotards?
Oh my God.
How cute could you imagine a little bolita bouncing?
But no, I would love to be a gymnast. I just see the skill and like it's pretty cool watching it during the Olympics. What about you, Alex?
I mean, I would have loved to have been a basketball player. Like I already enjoy playing basketball, but to have been like 6 foot something and play basketball would have been amazing. My mom's first sport ever she was a high school.
She's a baller?
She's a baller.
Wait,
She's
so you come from a lineage of sports. Did you guys play
volleyball
sports
and
too?
basketball. My dad's soccer. But
Okay, I mean,
running in the sun, no, not from Alejandro.
I'm like, tell me you're Mexican without telling me you're Mexican soccer.
So I know.
Yeah.
But totally, so I would have said basketball just because it's what my mom loves, and I think I would have been pretty good.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know she was into basketball.
She's a sport. Listen, one of my favorite memories is my mom coming to one of my sporting events and saying, "Mátalos, mátalos a todos!" Like my mom was.
Oh my God! That was my mom. My mom was ready to fight people if they were if anyone's parents. Like I remember one time because my brothers played as well and they were into it. Like they were like totally about that, right? And my brother was a little rough fool. Like he was always like the big kid when it was like a whole bunch of kids because he was like way bigger and like just a big kid. So las señoras would be like, ese niño se chingó a mi hijo, like, you know, trying to like fight. And my mom would be ready on the sideline, like, what's up, girl? Like, dude, you just go, and I'm ready to go. So.
With that said and done, this is Three Brown Jotos out.